minimizing charisma, maximizing intelligence, shooting someone in the crotch with a cannonball, thrust, propulsion. It's science-y.
Why you always gotta be blowing my spot up like that? There are my runes. There they are. I'm not mad. Science needs art and art needs science. They both need each other to function properly.
There are ways to figure out what the paper is really saying.
And then I'm ready to get on Twitter and yell at people about doing their own research on...
Whoa, hold on there, sports fan.
Kyle Hill, everybody! He's the next generation of science communicator. I'm gonna be too old at a certain point to do those terrible things to my body, and it'll be up to you.
He's got like a lion's mane. This guy's amazing. Kyle Hill.
I'm Boo Rambo.
The universe is indifferent to you. Whether or not you have amazing hair, the universe doesn't care.
How are trees pushing past this pressure limit? Ah! Behold, my balls. Now we're getting somewhere, but I still don't think it's worthy of G.R.R. Martin's suspender.
I'm totally right? Post up photos of my frickin' hair? Is that what you all want? No, you don't, weirdos.
Kyle Hill. Is your last name actually Hemsworth? What's going on?
Our resident Thor lookalike?
I prefer Black Friday Chris Hemsworth.
Carrier has arrived.
Yeah, so there was something. Turn it down out there, you crazy kids and contraptions that you have. Yeah, no, I forgot that he was in there. Yeah, no, that's what happened. No, given that the esports team that we're with, Basilisk, just brought on the German chess champion, the best chess player in all of Germany, onto our roster. We probably shouldn't, have, not a good look. What? Oh, well, how'd you even make this a leave a message? How'd you know what I was gonna call me back? Chat. Welcome. Happy to see everyone again. It has been a long time. It has been, what, 3 weeks since I last talked to you? But now we are back. We are back with news. I'll tell you everything that we have and had going on. Atomic Heart 2, are we excited? Oh, there's so much to talk about. And as we talk about that, of course, we will get into the second part of one of the best games of all time, StarCraft 1. And we'll get into why we're playing that as well. Starting the Protoss campaign today.
My life for hire.
I'm sure I'll be saying that a lot. Hello, Kyle, rerun hillbilly. I don't know what that means. Welcome, all my newbies and the oldbies in chat. Welcome to La Facilidad, where on the weekends here we like to... our day job is to explore and explain everything underneath the stars and beyond over there in the star. See? The stars are over there. But on the weekends we like to science our favorite games, and that's what we'll be doing today. Shouldn't it be the Zerg campaign? Is that the second one? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Might have to change the title. You could be watching here or on YouTube or on Twitch. Happy to have you here if you really want to see me. Today, we have a lot to get into. But as always, if you have comments, questions, things we want to talk about that are sciencey, comments about my cool hat, of course, you can use your channel points, you can do super chats, all that stuff. Mad Maximus, welcome. Janine, awesome HBT, Dave and Eileen Breen, Liz Calvert as always, Jack, Chompy, and Bucket holding it down. Kyle, are you going to be in Atomic Heart 2? I don't know. We have a lot to talk about, chat. Let's get right into it.
Carrier has arrived. Affirmative.
Come on. The Kevins did an awesome job on that one. I have to say. Career has arrived. But chat, we've been gone for the last couple weeks. I've been derelict in my streaming duties, and that is because I've had a lot going on. The last thing... Well, I had to go to Ren Fair one weekend. It was the last day of Ren Fair, so I had to go. That's my fault. Because I love the Ren Fair. The other thing was, one of the big things that we got to do in our nuclear zaddy career so far is we're invited to speak on not one but two, count them, two panels at the International Atomic Energy Agency, the IAEA, the big atomic energy agency, the big one, the big boys, the biggest one in the world, the one that makes, the ones that advises regulations and all that kind of stuff. We were invited to speak there, and as I said on our private live stream a couple days ago, which you can access at patreon.com/Kyle Hill. It was incredibly humbling and invigorating and educational to have your boy here, to have some of the biggest professionals in the nuclear industry want to hear what I have to say, which was incredible. I'm still kind of processing it. But that was super cool. And I was in Vienna, Austria at the headquarters for the IAEA for about a week. And so that kind of messed up my schedule and et cetera, et cetera. And while I was there, I also took a private tour of a nuclear power plant in Slovakia. So I should have at least 2 shorts from my time in Vienna, and then I might have a full video of my tour in Slovakia. We just had next week. Crap, is that next week already? Yeah, next week I'll be traveling to the American Nuclear Society for not 1 but 2, count them, 2 panels. I'll be speaking with both industry professionals and students. And then we'll be at Magic Con Las Vegas. We're doing a lot. We're doing a lot. So that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. The streaming schedule has been affected by all of my travel, and it probably will again next week, unfortunately. But that's because we're trying to rub elbows with the big boys. And we're already making good on some of our connections that we made in Vienna already, which is super cool. We just released a video about a counterfactual about the Demon Core, what would have happened to this cursed object in nuclear history if it had stayed together. And we got a lot of cool comments, and then I actually now reached out to some of my EIEIO contacts, and I want to finally track down, since it seems like a not agreed upon answer, I want to finally track down what happened to the Demon Core. Was it exploded? Was it reincorporated into the stockpile? Was it launched into space? As I have also heard is possible in an RTG or radioisotope thermal generator. I want to track it down, and I'm already on that, talking with some researchers. So if we can finally track down the Demon Core's final resting place, maybe that can be another video, and it can be a bookend to what started the entire Half-Life history series in the first place. Liz Calvert with the 5. Thank you, Liz, as usual and always, and supportively. Tiny Human Question of the Week doesn't have one. You should look up Ara Ara and make it a Twitch redeem. Copy that. Oh yeah, over on YouTube, you might be seeing, I think they're starting to implement Twitch-like features for community interaction. So you can see it is ranking you based on how much you interact, apparently. So if I click on the community tab, it shows me how much XP you all have, and then it will show your rank in the chat next to your name. So the more you interact, the more XP you get, I guess. But slow mode is on, so you can't spam. Over on Twitch, did you buy any of the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering sets as Lifeguard Leroy? No, not really. The collector booster boxes are exorbitantly priced right now. They're like $600, and they're normally like $300. And in the set, I'd say there's less than like there's less than 10 cards that I want. So there's no way I'm buying like a giant box. Because I never really resell cards, it's not going to be worth my money. But there's not actually that many cards I want. I'm not as big into Final Fantasy as you may expect me to be, if that sounds correct to you. I only really played the crap out of 10 and 12, and that's about it. I played hundreds of hours of Final Fantasy 10 and 12, and that's about it. And there are 10 and 12 cards in there, but they're not very good. See, I don't just like Magic cards, I like to win with Magic cards, and so I usually only buy a lot of the good ones. Know what I mean? Yeah, and that's not really that crazy. There's not that many crazy cards in the set. But Chad, you might be asking yourself, why? But why? Why are we playing StarCraft again today? Well, I'll tell you.
Carrier has arrived. Affirmative.
So chat. Like I said, look at that handsome man. Look how long it's been since I took that photo. Anyway. We do have a new episode out today or yesterday. Counterfactual about the Demon Core. It's called The Sarov Criticality Accident, about criticality accident that happened in Sarov, Russia. If you want to check that out, please do. But why we are playing StarCraft again today is that I guess I didn't make an announcement about this, but we are now the head. This is our new title. We are now the head of education and outreach for Basilisk. Basilisk is an esports team, an esports organization, rather, and their goal, as you can see, is to play for the science victory. Look at that. I'm even in the about page now. Look at that. Basilisk is an esports team like your FaZe clans and your Cloud9s and stuff. But their goal is to use the hardest games and competitive games to encourage more STEM education, more people to get into science, technology, engineering, and math, to create more scientists. That's what we want to do. That's why I hooked up with them in the first place, both mentally and physically. They're very gentle. And in working with them streaming at first, we then kind of started to use my connections in the science space and things like that to better advance that mission of getting actually into science communication and education via gaming and platforms like this. So now we are the head of outreach, and we'll be working more closely with Basilisk, who powers all these gaming streams in the future, and I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about that, especially with the Esports World Cup coming up. Now that's why we are playing StarCraft. That's why we're playing StarCraft 2 today, StarCraft 1 today, is because not one, not two, but all three of our StarCraft 2 pros, you can see Science Victor. Hell yeah. Not one, not two, but three, all three of our pro StarCraft 2 players on our roster qualified for the Esports World Cup, which is happening this summer in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Say what you will about the location. I know I have thoughts about that as well, but it is currently the biggest stage in the esports world. Last year, I think the prize for StarCraft 2 was $1 million. So this is the biggest stage in esports this year, and StarCraft 2 was kind of struggling before it got included, and so we have on the left we have Trigger, and then in the middle we have Cyril, and then on the right we have the Italian stallion himself, Raynor. Yeah, so all three of them qualified for EWC. We're very excited about that, and we're excited enough about that I'm asking, or we are asking, Basilisk is asking right now, the EWC if we can co-stream the StarCraft 2 tournament, and if that's a go, then you and I will watch our players here. We're cheering for the Basilisk boys, and we can watch that together. But chat, that is why we are playing StarCraft 1 today. And where are we playing it?
Carrier has arrived. Affirmative.
Of course, here in the gaming wing of the facility, I'll be playing on my top-of-the-line PC. I laugh. Be playing on mouse and keyboard, of course. That doesn't even make any sense to not do that. And we'll be playing through StarCraft 1 today. Of course, as we go through this, if you have any sciencey questions about StarCraft or anything else, you know what to do in the chatty chat. That's what we'll be doing. I'll be monitoring what you're saying the whole time as you watch what we... Whoa! Heyo, that... Yeah, that's just StarCraft. That's what we'll be playing today. I have been informed that that's for daddy time. It's just daddy time. If you hear me make any weird mannerisms today, it's because I've been watching. Never mind. You know what? Never mind. Let's not do that. Let's get into StarCraft. But yeah, I know it's been a while. It's been like 3 weeks since we last did a gaming stream, so if I'm a little rusty in the streaming space, please forgive me. I've been tired like all day, every day. I don't know what's happening to me. Oh. Just the sound of this game turning on turns me on. You know what I mean? Someone said that the Zerg campaign is actually the next one. Uh-oh. Who's hotter, Ghost, Nova, or Kerrigan? Yeah, we all know that Kerrigan's the hottest one. Let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy, chat. Let's not get crazy. So we have to play, we're gonna play this in order. Let's just do that. Let's change. I'm gonna change the title of that. That's fine. That's fine. Sheesh, that's fine. Okay. All right. Chat, it is time, as usual, to say, welcome to a scientist play. Oh, wait, I have to change that too. Dang it. Wait, if you think I don't have something for this, you're wrong. I do. 1 second. that Kevin's worked very hard on. Okay. Welcome to A Scientist Plays StarCraft 1. The Zerg campaign, apparently.
Awaken, my child. Now you have grown strong enough.
Yeah, you think I didn't have something for that? Of course I had something for that. Chat, how is the sound in comparison to my voice? Of course, like I said, we'll be trying to maximize our science times. As you can see there on the left. That's what we're all about here. I know that Kevin's cooked, right? Hope you get your energy back soon. What's wrong with me? I think it's because I don't eat anything. And I just have a bunch of caffeine, and then I eat once at like midnight, and then I go to bed. That's probably part of it. How is me in relation to the game voice? Sounds good so far? Job's finished. Kyle, you have to eat more than caffeine. Prove it. Kyle, question. What field of expertise would convention the naming and characteristics of alien species? I would guess that has something to do with xenobiology. Right? The study of strange biology or outsider, that's why you have the word xenomorph or xenophobic, the fear of things that are outside of your, whatever group you consider yourself a part of, or, a strange form, a xenomorph, xenobiology or exobiology, I think it would be something like that. Right, I forgot to say anything about Atomic Heart 2. Right, Glorpin is back, baby. So I was actually at Summer Games Fest 2 days ago, and Munfish invited me, and I had no idea they were dropping 3 announcements. I had not seen the Atomic Heart trailer, Atomic Heart 2 trailer. I had not seen the Cube. I had not seen Ill, but they all look so awesome. Now, chat, 2 things about Atomic Heart. 1, they said that the sequel is a spiritual successor, so I don't know if it's a direct sequel. And 2, my character, Kolya, my character, Kolya, in DLC 3 at the end of number 1, is technically alive and well. So there's no reason why I couldn't be in the next game, but we'll see. Are you going to be in Atomic Heart 2? No idea. So even though I'm still working with Munfish, I don't think we're that far yet. But what I'd like to do, and I'd already talked to them about, I'd like to continue science advising on the game. I don't know if any of you played the DLC. We played it on stream, but in the credits, your boy here is listed as science advisor in Atomic Heart. So, at the very least, I'd like to continue science advising on those games because I really like them. And it's a cool thing for us to do. But I'd also like to continue voice acting because it's something that I think I'm okay at. And I'd like to add another feather to my ripped up cap because I'm a depressed millennial. Are we gonna get an Atomic Heart 2 stream? For sure, but I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. Science advisor in the base game, Bit Lyricist. No, I wasn't talking to them when the base game came out. No, basically just the DLCs. You've done a great job voice acting. Thank you, Captain. It is something that is difficult, and I like it. I feel like I'm forgetting one other thing that I said. Anyway, we're playing the Zerg. We're getting into it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, chat. I feel like I'm forgetting something, chat.
Zerg campaign, Overmind.
The swarms have crushed the meager human resistance and laid waste to 9 of the 13 Terran worlds.
How do these things fly? We'll get to that. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. Making voices is one of my main abilities. Yes, if I was a Pokemon, I would be voice and hair type. Jezza, welcome. How you going, mate? How you doing? I met in Vienna. I met an Australian person, and they said that like my accent was like 5 out of 10, and they said maybe on like a television show you could like it's like stereotypical and it might pass, but not generally. Thick atmosphere says virtually real. No, so how can Zergs fly? Generally, does have to do with the atmosphere. Science time. How birds fly on Earth is dependent on atmosphere. That's why, and gravity. That's why you'd be able to float in the Venusian atmosphere because it's super thick. That's why in a show like The Expanse, you see the birds not having to flap their wings as much because the gravity on Ceres, a spun up asteroid, is much lower. Now, it is true that a very large, weird mutalisk thing or a broodlord could fly easier in an ultra-dense atmosphere. These things also fly in space. Maybe they're farting out Vespine gas. That's not a bad explanation. It's not a bad explanation. There are many different regional accents. Yes, but Jezza, is it good? Hictus says, you're the yapperator. It's kind of the point of this stream. But thanks. First time chatting, Andrew Woodward over on YouTube. Can I ask you a sci-fi film question? I don't know. Can you?
Shortly after the fall of the Terran capital world of Tarthonis, the main Protoss fleet abandoned the Terran sector. Now, efforts continue on Tarthonis to weed out the remaining Protoss forces.
Okay, so... Oh, wait.
Awaken, my child, and embrace the glory that is your birthright.
Cool.
Know that I am the Overmind, the eternal will of the Swarm, and that you have been created to serve me.
Cool.
Behold that I shall set you amongst the greatest of my Cerebrits, that you might benefit from their wisdom and
I like Cerebrit because it reminds me of like a separate mind, like cerebral, like a separate brain. I guess why those things look like brains is that why. That's why those things look like brains.
but one charge entrusted to your care. For I have found a creature that may yet become the greatest of my agents. Even now, it resides within a protective chrysalis, awaiting its rebirth into the Swarm. You must watch over the chrysalis and ensure that no harm comes to the creature within it. Go now and keep safe my prize.
Chrysalises are cool. I used to try to hatch monarch butterflies. It didn't go so well because I captured 3 of the caterpillars and they ate each other. But one of them did turn in a chrysalisk. A cool thing, a really weird cool thing about how the transformation from caterpillar to butterfly happens is that its entire body basically dissolves inside the chrysalis. Most of its body literally turns into goo, and then it reforms into a butterfly. It's a really crazy, weird process that I don't know everything about, but it is unlike what you expect. You know. Well, it means it depends on what Australian accent you're going for. For a standard bit city like Melbourne, Sydney, you definitely stand out, but it's good for a more broad style. I ain't a dialect of speech coach though. Okay, that was a little heavy. All right. I also didn't. Is it Kerrigan? Whoa, who's Emo Duck? with the 10 subby bubbies over on Twitch. Appreciate you, Emo Duck. I hope that you keep the hair out of your face. You have a duck bill swoop, but keep the swoop out of your eyes, even though you're very angsty. Thank you, Emo Duck. Appreciate having you here. That accent got unhinged. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't spoken out loud today yet. Do you have that problem? I work exclusively in the facility and no one is allowed to talk to me for both security and mental health reasons. And so sometimes when I talk to you all for the first time, it's like the first time I've spoken in the whole day, you know? So it's not all there yet. You know what I mean? Anyway.
The hatchery is the heart of any Zerg colony.
Oh, I haven't played this in a while.
It spontaneously generates
Wait.
lava, which in turn are used to spawn your various warriors and minions.
Wait, how do I... Wait.
Now, create a drone and start gathering resources. Spawn more overlords.
I forgot what I'm doing. Send him out slowly. By what?
Overlords provide control for your
Look at this micro. Look at this micro. It's crazy.
As your forces grow in number,
We're gonna stay out
you
there.
must hatch more overlords to control them.
We're gonna stay over here. Yeah. I see
To
you.
create new warrior strains, you must generate the various hive structures.
Gonna scout a
The
little
drones
bit.
themselves mutate into these structures.
A move,
Be
A move,
careful.
A move.
Never use your last drone to make a building. Now,
Someone just
order your
gave a
drone to become a spawning pool.
Someone just gave a sub
You'll
to
notice
Arya.
that
Thank you so
structures
much.
can only implant themselves require more minerals. You can make creep colonies to extend the creep, but only a hatchery can be built on open ground. Require more minerals.
Oh, I screwed that up. All right. So they got guys patrolling over there, huh? They got guys patrolling over there, huh? Now, Chad, I would like to remind you that even though I am, yes, indeed, on an esports team that has the best StarCraft 2 player in the world on it, I am not good at this game. Even though when we did finish the Terran campaign, a lot of people said that I did very well because that... A lot of people said I did very well because that mission is hard, but here we are. Random Science Time, Ravdos. What have I learned recently? I learned recently something that was cool, and then I forgot it. I even told myself, it's like, hey, I learned something today. That's interesting. Right now, I'm trying to track down where the Demon Core actually went, and someone said it was... It couldn't have been reintegrated. It couldn't have been used in the next bombs 3 and 4 that were meant to be dropped on Japan or Germany, because during those 2 criticality accidents, they would have formed fission products inside of their masses. So I guess that's not it. The search continues. Wait, so do I do just...
Require more minerals.
Do I click just one? Or do I just click one at a time? And then I do like this at a time? That can't be how that works, is it? Alright, let's see these guys. What are my objectives? Oh, I'm probably gonna get attacked. That's what's gonna happen. But I want to have these little scouty boys. And a Hydralisk den, which requires a spawning pool, which requires that, which requires these guys. So how do I make it one at a time, though? I want this to be spawning pool. I want a sunken colony there, too. Now, chat. you'll notice that when I'm playing this game, it's very hard for me to also read chat at the same time. So forgive me. I'm gonna do a little bit of a SimCity here as well. I'm gonna do a little bit of a SimCity here. To try to keep all the Marines out. Which, for sure, they'll be coming.
I am Zaz. I, too, am a cerebrate.
I'm Zaz.
I have located a small band of Terrans who could threaten the Chrysalis and the Hive Cluster. You must not allow them to leave here alive.
Now, how do I... Oh, now I have to destroy the Terrans, too. Alright. I don't know how to select just individual little dubers. I have to do 3 at once? That doesn't sound right. Okay, so I want these 3 guys on gas. Oh, hey, Zaz. What's going on? These guys should be on gas. And then I want an overlord here. I want this to get into a creep colony. I mean, a zunk. From a creep colony to a sunken colony. I got it. Okay, I don't want to move this guy over there, because... oh. Yeah, I see. Three guys there. This guy's gonna go here. We're gonna need Hydralisk Den, of course, get a little bit of a Sim City going. Get some more. Let's get some Zerglings. I want another creep colony too, I think. Because the range on a creep colony is pretty serious. How's everyone doing so far? Doing good? You enjoying, The Hive is under attack. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Get him. Get him. And they're gonna come from this way too. I know it. So I probably want to get another. Probably want to get another. What's its nuts? As well. Another hatchery down. To extend the creep. I want to extend my creep. Oh, I can only build on creep, right? Or can I? Huh. Can I? Oh, that's just a macro hatch, huh? Just a little macro hatchery. Can't wait for the Zerg accent. Chad, like I said, it's very hard for me to focus and play this game at the same time, so just bear with me for but a moment. Bear with me for but a moment. I'll get to you promptly. I want a bunch of Hydralisks. Hydralisks are one of my favorites. And, oh man, Basilisk, welcome on the Twitch side. We just talked about our boys getting into, oops. That's how that works. Our boys getting into EWC, which is very exciting. Well, okay, let's send out these Zerglings. I want to see what's going on over here. Get a nice little surround going. Are they in range? Oh, they are. Get him. Get him. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Macro hatch accomplished. Zerglings. Uh-oh. That's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. Okay, I want to lure them. I want to lure them in range of. Come here. I want to lure them in range of the. Kyle, there's no way you're gonna fail the first mission. Yeah, don't be so sure. Don't be so sure. I'm not good at StarCraft, so don't be so sure. Don't be so sure now. Don't be so sure now. I'm not good at StarCraft, so don't be so sure. Don't be so sure now. Oh man, I forgot how hard it is to play this dang game. Chat, how you doing? I just are pretty much stronger and a faster Marine? Yes. Welcome to A-Move? Yes. I mean, remember to A-Move? Welcome. Yes. These sound effects are awesome. Yes. Kind of poke the bear right there. Tyler Kish over on Twitch this time. Will you play a Warhammer 40k video game? I have no connection to the Warhammer series, so probably not. Seems good. Kyle, what are your thoughts on the new power race underway to power AI? Says Shy Guy Jeff. Well, what is cool to me is that all of these AI companies, well, it's not cool to me, but they all need a tremendous amount of power. They've all at least hinted at the fact that they're looking towards nuclear energy. And that proves my point that nuclear energy is 24/7 reliable and carbon-free, and it provides a lot of energy generally. Kyle is officially one of Basilisk's top 5 StarCraft players. Yeah, not even top 4. I'm technically top 5. Am I number 5? Possibly. But the fact that mega corporations who want to make billions and billions of dollars, are all settling on basically the same conclusion, which is nuclear, kind of proves, without me having to tell you about nuclear, that it is safe and reliable and sustainable. Not sustainable in the way that you know what I mean. That it can be used for years into the future without noticeably diminishing resources. Anyway, I think that's really interesting. If you ask me about the race to the bottom in AI generally, I don't even really see the use case for AI right now beyond a spicy autocomplete chatbot that helps you, complete your cover letter. Can't get lurkers until Brood War, right? I love lurkers. My favorite. All right, so I gotta go I'm gonna start by taking out this base in the corner here. And then I'm gonna try to prevent the counterattack by making some more droney boys. Bring these over here. Make some more droney boys. Oh, I have nobody on gas. So let's get those droney boys going here. Let's get those droney boys here. And then we're gonna further prevent a counterattack by extending our creep colony situation there. And I forces are under attack. Actually, that should be here as well. Let's get that going. Let's get that going. Got him! Those guys are on gas. That's mutating. This is almost done mutating. This game is so hard. It's crazy.
You require more minerals.
It's crazy how hard this game is, you know? Okay, starting to move out. That's a sick hat. Thank you so much. Why didn't you tell me science time was still up? Look at this micro. It's crazy. It's incredible, actually. What, my APM is 40? Deal with it. Focus that Goliath down. Focus this Goliath down. Focus this uh-oh. Oh yeah, right. We shoot up. Nice. Focus that down. Focus that down. A move. Then we're gonna reinforce.
Our forces are under attack.
Where'd you come from? Hell yeah, there we go. Then we're gonna get some more Hydralisks there. We're gonna get some more Zerglings there. This guy is gonna go here for safety. These three guys, I don't know what you guys are doing. Let's get you here, I guess. We're gonna get you another creep colony. Oh, I had my rally point set over there, so let's set that rally point here this time. And then we're gonna get those guys here, and then we're gonna get those guys there, and then we're gonna get this done. And then those guys are on that, and then these guys are on that, and then these guys are here, and then those guys are going here as well. Well, they should be A-moving. They should be A-moving here as well. Oh my gosh. I'm so bad at this game. I'm not even pressing a bunch of buttons. I'm just generally bad.
No one can stop the swarm.
That was bad.
Our forces are under attack.
I know. Push that down. Push that down. Push that down.
Our forces are under attack.
Damn it! That's not what I mean to do. I was meaning to go back in the menu. Let's get in their mineral line a little bit. Uh-oh. Alrighty. That was not what I wanted to do, chat. Do you even have a gamer chair? Yes, I do.
Are under attack.
Yes! Keep it going. Alright, that's... I mean, what a good gamer would do, you know, I would keep macro hatching it up, right? Something like that. Since I have so much and I can't spend it down already. Right? You know, that's what a good gamer would do. But I'm not necessarily one of those gamers, you know. Learning the hotkeys? Yeah, I know. I'm not there yet. Yeah, where did these pools keep coming from? There. Did you just... You did. Attack them! Attack them, dang it! I know, I need rally points and stuff. I know. Okay, so that macro hatches up. That's good. What's that? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? How many guys do I got on get? Are you long distance gas mining right now? Go there. Go there, you dummy. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing right now? Chat, how we doing? I know, I'm sorry I'm not paying much science time attention. That's my fault.
You require more minerals.
That's my fault. But we're doing these missions right now. I shall get to you shortly. Go that way. Oh, I just killed one of my own units. Sweet. Where's the other bad guys? Nowhere? Bam. All right. It's gonna be chat time. Look at that APM, baby. Look at that APM, baby. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. You need additional hatcheries. Twitch is doing this weird thing where it keeps going to the intro screen on my preview. Can you guys see that? Does it keep going back to the intro screen that we started on stream with? Because I saw that on some other channels too. That's very weird. HPT, Kyle didn't die. No, I was just getting my sticks back. I feel like you might like the Tyranids from 40K. I like 40K as a concept. I just don't know anything about the game or the series or the fiction. The 40K commander decks for Magic the Gathering are really, really cool. I like them a lot. Oh, I actually don't have a gaming chair. This is a lazy boy office chair that I'm in. It's comfy because I sit in it all day and I want to be comfortable. I just remembered I have something in my gamer fridge. All right, no science questions. Let's go. How do I open this thing? Aggression. Or egression, which means to leave.
I am well pleased, young Cerebrit.
Yes.
So long as my prize remains intact, I shall remain pleased.
Look, Kerrigan is my prize too.
Its life and yours shall be made as one.
That's a healthy option for once. What do you think? I'm just gonna start slamming White Claws on stream, Captain?
You are part of the swarm. If ever your flesh should fail, that flesh shall be made anew.
Yes.
That is my covenant with all Cerebrits. Now you have grown strong enough to bear the rigors of warp travel with the swarm.
Okay, so how do they warp travel?
Thus we shall make our exit from this blasted world and secure the chrysalis within the hive cluster upon the planet Char.
Remnants of the Protoss fleet still linger within this planet's orbit. They will attempt to block our exodus at every turn.
We know there's vodka in there?
No.
No.
Require assistance.
Sheesh, El Cubier Drive. Warp travel is, regardless of how you achieve it, you're gonna have to create some tremendous amount of energy. And I don't know how the Zerg are gonna do that without technology. Old TB, old Tactical Bucket, I have a science question. If I want to genetically engineer a colony of Zerg-like creatures, how much grant money should I ask for? Well, good luck getting grant money in the United States right now. Think about it. What organism without technology is able to harness energy in the same way, in the form of like potential energy or chemical energy, of nuclear energy, kinetic energy? You know, bombardier beetles combust stuff. You know. They probably have a warp travel organ. How would that ever evolve? You know what I mean? Mantis shrimp yeeting themselves across the galaxy. Well, the problem with yeeting yourself across the galaxy is that mantis shrimp, when they actually have like bone ratchets, which is really cool. They like lock potential energy in place like a spring, and then they don't have bones like that, but then they release it all at once, and it creates this, you know, cavitation, this crazy amount of speed. But they're not actually ejecting mass when they do that. And so via the conservation of momentum, if they're not ejecting mass, they're not going to move in the opposite direction in space, which is why, for example, astronauts in the International Space Station can move all around the International Space Station, and it doesn't affect the velocity of the International Space Station, right? Because they're moving with it and no mass is leaving the system. Aren't Zerg an artificial species? I don't know. Metamaterials? Like what? Psychic warp organ? Now you guys are just getting silly billies. Ist. All right, what are we doing? What's our goal? Ooh, I love myself a mutalisk. Bring the chrysalis to the beacon. That's the chrysalis. I'm guessing Kerrigan is in there because she's hot and gooey, just like me, and I'm trying to get it here. Got it. So what? I've never actually gotten to do this. Now, professional I have learned some things from professional StarCraft players. Okay. One of them is you magic box mutalisks. Now, what that is you make a control group with a bunch of mutalisks, 11 of them, or whatever, 6 of them, to one-shot, or is it 7? 7 to one-shot probes. And then if you have a control group with one unit in them that doesn't move as far or as fast, like an overlord, it will act to clump the mutalisks together because they're very far, like it's trying to clump the mutalisks that are far away with the overlord that is far away, and what happens is the mutalisks all clump up into like one spot, and it makes them very hard to target individually. That is a critical piece of professional StarCraft micro, and I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but you make these guys, maybe, how do you even, I don't even know how to do that, but like if I were to make all these guys part of a control group, see that? See how they stack up like that? Now if I unselect them, you can see how if I'm moving around, say like this, and I'm moving around, see how they don't stay clumped up, and they're easier to hit this way. But if I put them in a group with these overlords who don't move as fast, my mutalisks tend to stack up like that, and that's called magic boxing. And no, that's not a drugs thing, it's just a cool thing that you do, all right? Could it be a drugs thing? I don't know. Yes. Do I want it to be a drugs thing? No. Maybe. Don't worry about it. Get out of my face. What? I didn't even see this guy. Am I crazy? I didn't even see. He walked right by me? Was he cloaked? Did he walk right by my face? I didn't even see that.
More minerals.
Here, come here, guys. All right, okay, don't come here. Wait, I can probably activate them if I come over here. That was silly. Rescue the red hydras? Yeah.
Do my minions as you will, Cerebrate. They will serve you unquestioningly. Go now. And bring
They're super strong
to all who would oppose the swarm.
Sick. All right, I just lost a bunch of drones because I'm a dumb guy.
We require more minerals.
Oh, they're hunters. Hunter-killer. I think sometimes you call missiles that. Can't believe that guy just walked right past me like that. That was silly. Maybe he came up straight from the bottom. Maybe that's why. Yeah, he probably did. He probably came straight from the bottom. So let's get 2 more probes. I mean, 2 more drones. And then I'm gonna get some guys on gas. And then we're gonna go up to the lair.
We require more minerals.
There they are. So there's a cannon right there. Security alert. Get you guys on there. Why are you going around? Don't do that. Kyle, you're not dumb. You're just the 5th best team member on Basilisk. That's true. I am the 5th best StarCraft player on Basilisk. That is correct.
We require additional minerals. Gosh dang it.
All right.
Our forces are under attack.
Am I even... Nope. Was I even pressing A? You dummies. All right, I need to protect these guys until I can push out with some more units, I think. Let's get some Zergies. And then we'll start pushing out a little bit. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on.
We require more minerals.
Additional minerals. Gosh dang it. Didn't I tell you that? Brr.
Okay. Let us yeet ourselves into the breach. Into the yeech. Don't let your hero units die. Alright. But I want a little bit more of these guys then.
Require more minerals.
Okay. Son of a gun.
Get a nice surround going. See, I'm microing them around so it gets the most amount of surface area is what I want to be doing. You know what I mean? It's actually a surface area issue that we're dealing with. So that's what I
require minerals.
So we want the maximum amount of surface area per unit, which is why I'm moving them backwards like this. But I need to focus down this stupid scout. And then I'm gonna get the surface area around this guy. And then this guy. Like that. Then I don't think I can take that down. Because I've seen I don't think you can push down. I've seen Hydralisk busts. Come here. And I don't think I can do that. Gonna need some mutas too. That's what we want to do. Hydralisk Den. Can I just select one of them? I can. Okay. Okay, I think we're doing okay. I think. So there. Hey, Mutas, what are you doing? Bam, bam, bam. Guys, you don't have to do that. Chat, I know I'm not focusing on you guys whatsoever, and I apologize. But do know that I do love and appreciate it. Dana's done. Also need a spire, huh? Alright. Continue to push out with the swarm!
Our forces are under attack.
Not like that. All right, there's a lot of guys there. So let's stay back here. All right, the swarm. Swarm it. Swarm it. Okay, so all those guys are super dead. I need a much bigger force. I want a bunch of muties. Look at me, look at me, look at me, says Dr. Not So Horrible. What? Hey, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's going on? We're just playing some StarCraft. If the pylons are destroyed, the structure's power down. Yeah, I know. Then they must construct additional pylons. Yeah. Chat, if you haven't go, yeah, I know. That's what I'm gonna do. HB2. Thank you. If you haven't checked out the latest episode at the facility, I have good news. We just released another Half-Life Histories for you to check out. Roadhouse. It's tangentially Demon Quarry, so if you are interested in the Demon Quarry Feldman, go check that out. I'm following up some leads right now to find out where it eventually went, because now I have all these cool connections at like the International Atomic Energy Agency and stuff, and national labs in the United States. I'm gonna track it down. I'm gonna be the one to finally track it down, Chad. Are you looking forward to the new Atomic Heart stuff? Absolutely. The trailer looks awesome. And you know that they're awesome because they chose one of the top 4 Queen songs for the trailer. So you know it's going to be cool. There was an excessive amount of robot butt. I'm not complaining, but I was having issues. With controlling myself. Alright, that guy's gonna be a spire. This guy is gonna be another hatchery, I guess. What do you do in the... I mean, that's a lot of drones, isn't it? I think that's okay. This guy is gonna be a spire. He's going to aspire to be here. Shut up. Here. What did I say this was going to be? Oh. Another Mackie hatch. Another little Mackie hatch. Grr.
We require more minerals.
Oh, I know it. Yeah, an excessive amount of robot butt. And it's like super cool because of that. I'm very interested in it. All right, I'm running out of minerals. I'm making too much stuff. That's fine. I need to start. The rest of my stuff has to basically be like mutas, you know. You think these hunters can push this down? Let's see. Let's see if these hunters can push. Can they burrow? They can. All right, let's see if these guys have detection. Hit. 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 No detection for you, dummy. So now I should be able to make mutas. Yeah. Mute it up. Mute it up.
Our forces are under attack.
That's fine. You guys probably should have unmorphed there.
The hive cluster is under attack.
You can't just do that. Oh, you guys are gonna be sorry, because I'm gonna magic hotbox the crap out of you guys.
Spawn more overlords.
No! Fine. What do you think of The Witcher 4? I think if the entire game looks like that, if the entire game looks like that technical Unreal Engine test thing that they did, take my money. It looks incredible. You kidding? Are you kidding me? Looks amazing. I mean... Alright. You guys are about to get wrecked. Yeah, the trailer looks really, really... The technic... 10 years makes a big difference, huh? 10 years of technology makes a big difference, huh? Alright, now... Wait, these are my last mutalisks. Alright, so I'm gonna magic box these boys. I don't know how to select different units, so I'm gonna do this, because I'm a newbie. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna select this. So now I have 12. And now, my mutas should start clumping up. Yes. And now, we are gonna press down, yes. We're gonna press down everything. The sound of it. Oh, I wasted all my gas. Kill it. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Then we're gonna support these with Zergings. Guys, please. How many shots does the average bozo take? That's crazy. Wait, yeah. Melting me so fast. Really? Wait, focus this down. What are you doing? are you doing? What? What?
Our forces are under attack.
That was what? Go get him. What are you got? What happened there? I'm gonna swarm these fools. I'm gonna swarm them. Kyle plus Brood War equals best Sunday ever, so Starpunk Prime. Welcome. And of course, if you have any sciencey questions you want to get to, brother man, or sister man, or they man, be sure to let me know, of course. What? Where'd you come from? All right. That's it. I'm gonna swarm them until I don't swarm them no more 'em. Let's go.
Our forces are under attack.
I bet they are, baby. That's what we call a hunter-killer. Let's get. Do we have Zergling speed? We do. Didn't want to do that. Keep messing that up, man. Now, what would be even better is if I had multiple groups of Zerglings that I could switch to on the fly. But I'm not that good at this game. See what you got here, buddy.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Yes, they are. Send them. I'm just like Cyril. I'm as quick as Cyril. And as deadly. It's incredible. Get him. Get him. Get him. Wait, should I just click this and then I do Z? No. Wait, S and then Z? Ooh. Fancy. And then A? Got it. Got it. Cyril, not sulky? Well, Ektar, Cyril, I don't know if you know this, but we are the head of education and outreach for Basilisk, the very team that Cyril is on. So we will always cheer for Cyril first and foremost. Okay, so it looks like we made it, but let's make sure. Let's make sure there's no other gross Protoss around. We're gonna need one of these boys to go and grab this little guy. Let's make sure there's no more gross Protoss around. Oh, there is. Disgusting.
Our forces are under attack.
There was more, but SC. Mutus. Okay, there was more. There was a bunch more. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We know what to do. But yes, we're always cheering for the Basilisk boys here at the facility. Go get him. Yes. Go get him. Yes.
Our forces are under attack.
I bet they are. Wait, who are you? What? Where were you guys coming from? Oh, you're up there, aren't you?
Our forces are under attack. Spawn more overlords.
Okay.
Our forces are under attack.
Go, my children. My children. My children, go. Wait, who's doing that? Oh.
Yes, wreak havoc, my children.
Our forces are under attack.
Yes, wreak havoc, my children. Yeah. Yeah, wreak havoc, my children.
Uh-oh.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, my hands. Yeah, you gotta praise Basilisk better. Your piece on Terra Power, says Calicot over on the Twitch side, should be used for their PR. It is. Those videos are actually sponsored by Terra Power. They brought me out there and paid me some money. But thank you for the kind words. I'm always amazed by the amount of people that use our content in an educational way, whether that's in industry or in education, anything like that, or even just with your family. It's amazing, and you humble me, for sure. Kyle, are you going to play the new Doom game? I have to finish it by myself first, and then yes. I mean, we could play it on stream if you want.
Yes. Yes.
You're a great teacher, Kyle? Yeah, come on. It's the best praise I can get. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you to say. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nar. Oh yes, it's gonna be nar. Because I think, is there guys that, there's probably a bunch of dinguses up here, huh? Bunch of real dinguses. Oh, I guess not. Is it really just down here? Maybe. 50 out of 59. SC. I think I got them. I think I got them. All right, I think they're all gone. Let's see. Alrighty. Grab the hot woman in the egg, please, and go. I should have these boys defend that little boy. My favorite engineer. I should get I already have a degree in engineering, but I was thinking about getting like some sort of additional degree in some sort of nuclear field, but I don't know. Not like Grand Pooh Bear levels to do a collaboration. Hey Liz, I have great news. I have Grand Pooh Bear's number and we've been texting each other already, so don't worry about that.
Prepare yourself, Cerebrate. Your first jump through warp space.
How do they create biological warp space? I don't understand it. I don't know if you saw, Liz, the Grand Pooh Bear's subathon just ended today after 30 days of 24/7 streaming. It's pretty incredible.
With the Protoss forces beaten and...
Wait, what voices was I doing before?
With the Protoss forces beaten and scattered, the Overmind has withdrawn the swarms to the remote ash world of Char.
Really? An ash world named Char? super ridge.
The new Dominion on planet Cha.
Behold the power of that which is yet unborn.
Behold!
For the swirling images that flow forth from the chrysalis are only a shadow of the sleeper's true power.
The psionic emanations of the chrysalis have reached out into the depths of space and lured our enemies to us. Even now, we are aware of their plans.
All squadrons close formation. Scan for hostiles. Emperor Arcturus believes that there's Zerg out here, so it's our job to flush them out.
How are we intercepting their radio signals? With our minds? That doesn't make sense.
Forces with care. Your priority is to protect the chrysalis at all costs.
Hermit Shoe says if the Zerg could eat nuclear material, would that give them the space travel power source? Nuclear material is only a power source when you can make it go critical. When you either have enough of it in a small enough amount of space, or you orientate a lot of it in a precise way, such that the number of neutrons that fly out of it create a sufficient number of sufficient number of neutrons via that reaction, that splitting reaction. And there's enough other nuclei around to continue the splitting. That's going critical. So that the going critical is having the nuclear chain reaction be self-sustaining. On average, one atom will split at least one other atom. That's criticality. Now, what that produces is neutrons and energy, and we turn that into heat. Now, the Zergs would have to get heat energy out of this reaction. And then again, they'd have to throw it out in the opposite direction that they want to go. There are ideas and theories for nuclear-powered spacecraft, but it's just using that nuclear reaction to make something very hot and then eject that out the back of a spacecraft. You know. So in terms of like a power source, I don't think it's the same thing that is representing a warp engine like you're thinking about it. You know what I mean? Would you agree that biological advances in technology could lead us in the way of Skynet? What do you mean biological advances? You mean that we could make a sentient AI? Well, more and more people are doubting that the way towards sentient AGI or AGI first, because I think it's an open question. Apparently it's an open question whether or not AGI or artificial general intelligence could be conscious, or whether that even matters. But more and more people are skeptical that these ChatGPT, LLM, large language model ways of doing AI is even a pathway towards sentience or AGI. I think, didn't Apple just come out with a paper this weekend saying basically it doesn't seem like there's even a pathway towards AGI from these LLMs, right? DJ, thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Generative AI is like spicy autocomplete right now. It's a neural network. AI, as you see it implemented everywhere in society right now, is generative AI, which is AI trained on large language models trained as neural networks on a tremendous amount of data, like everything ever written on the internet. And what this algorithm does is it finds patterns and connections within that entire corpus, as they call it, corpus or body of data. And when prompted, it will give you responses that are similar enough to that body of data that it is indistinguishably a part of that body of data. Do you know what I'm saying? like, if you train it on every human book ever written, it's going to give you things that are indistinguishable, or try to give you things that are indistinguishable from a human writing a book. But what it's not doing is generating its own ideas and theories and testing them out and iterating on itself. It's not doing a general intelligence-like thing, and it doesn't seem like it's even theoretically possible for that to happen. It's not thinking. There's no thinking going on. Chat, can you answer me? Because you didn't see. On Twitch, does it keep going back, like flashing back to the intro screen, like the first 10 seconds of the stream and then going back? Or is that just something happening on my end? Do you keep seeing that? Or am I crazy? No? I keep seeing, like, the stream as it was with... Okay, all right. Okay, all right. That's good. That's good. Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, so AI in its current iteration is just going to be able to do what it's doing right now. And the use case for that doesn't seem as crazy as people were once making it, right? I still think that it killed the internet. Personally, I think the internet... So, personally, I think two things happened as we predicted them to happen in videos that we did. The information ecosystem is filled with so much slop, is filled with just a tremendous amount of slop that it's destroying our search engines and diminishing the quality of art and human discourse and things like that online. But then I think more existentially important is that generative AI made it so nobody trusts anything at all. And that is more consequential to me because it's an existential risk of for our information ecosystem, right? I said this would happen. I said that once the zone is filled with enough bullshit, not only will people think nothing is true, they won't want to check if anything is true because there's too much slop out there. And once that happens, people stop, communicating reasonably with each other, arguing rationally with each other, giving people the benefit of the doubt. People stop interacting in a democratic way. People stop. They check out and they retreat to their silos like Discord and Facebook
Alan
groups.
Cundit super chatted $10. I use ChatGPT in an odd way for learning. I use it to analyze those complex peer-reviewed studies and explain it to me like I'm a 5th grader. Tell me what this means and what it doesn't mean. Good use?
Yeah, Arlen, thank you for the 10. I think the summary function for AI to be able to say like, hey, read this entire book and tell me what it's about. I think that's a really powerful force multiplier for learning. But again, because these models hallucinate still, I still don't trust what it tells me. Like, it could save me a lot of time, but at the end of the day, if I'm wrong, then I still wasted my time. You know, so I don't know. Once it's foolproof, then yeah, that could be extremely powerful, but now I still don't trust it. And so I still have to do work even after it summarizes something for me. And again, that's the problem. That's the existential threat that I'm saying. Nobody believes anything online anymore. And that makes for a worse, less democratic, less democratized information space that is literally ripping apart the fabric of society. Okay. Ooh. Time for drops? Some drops? Okay, what am I doing? I was ranting. I forgot what I'm doing. Protect the chrysalis. Where is the chrysalisk? Where is it? Oh. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of flying units? All right. love this song is dope. I like this song a lot. Lots of tanks, be careful. Got it. Your golden hair grants you special powers? That's true. I just can't talk about it because it's like a government DARPA situation.
Require more minerals.
It's like a DARPA situation, so I can't really talk about it too much, so. Can't really talk about it right now. But it's like a DARPA situation.
We require more minerals.
I'd love to talk about it right now, but it's kind of like a DARPA situation. Scarlet Letter, I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a dog's age. The age of a dog, I haven't seen you.
We require more minerals.
All right. I want a scouting Zergling. I want a little bit of a scouting Zergling. Let's just get one. I want to see what the heck. I want to see what the heck is going on. I want to see what the heck is going on. Let's see what the heck is going on. No, we're not going to use cheats just yet. I heard the DARPA situation comment like 5 times. What the heck is going on? Well, I'm literally repeating myself. Okay, so that guy's doing that. Where are you? Oh, you're just patrolling, I think. All right, let's see where everybody is. Is Aria a form of AI? I can't really talk about it. It's kind of like a DARPA situation. Oh, that's a tank.
Our forces are under attack.
And that's a vulture.
My body, my little body.
Okay, I want a macro hatch. I want sunkens. Let's get this guy out of my face. I want some sunkens here. I want some sunkens here. Let's get that hatch up. Wait for it. Yeah, Arya's a form of AI, but she's like sexy AI. Does that make sense? She's like AI in like a sexy way. You know? Woo! I love this song. Get the second base just north and to the right of you.
Evolution complete.
Perchance. Mayhaps. Where? This is gonna get my little drone killed, isn't it? Oh, you're right. Oh, there we go. This guy's gonna get pushed! Damn you! What did I say? First I need a macro hatchery anyway. Oh, they're gonna post up here, aren't they?
Require more minerals.
Disgusting humans. Disgusting. Ew. Super gross. I hate them.
Require more minerals.
I don't like anything about them. How they walk on 2 legs. Ugh.
There are already 3 guys there?
Ugh. I mean, seriously.
Okay, let's get a lair going. My build order is all jacked up. And... Man, there's some like shredding going on in the background. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh. 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 Let's get... I mean, I can still push them down with just Zerglings and Ultralisks, right? Not Ultralisks. You know what I mean. Nope, don't press that. You learned that lesson. You learned that lesson. Okay. Okay, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, they want me to do drops, huh? I could do some droppy drops. Once I get some more sight range, carapace. How's everyone doing right now? You doing all right? I think you're doing okay. Still having just a chill Sunday with the old K-Man? I think you're enjoying yourself with the old K-Dog. Let's start. I want to have more than one unit set up here, I think. I know everything that I'm doing is super inefficient. Leave me alone. Spire of Industry. Wait. You. And then you. And then you. Oh, it's so inefficient, everything that I'm doing. Too late.
Spawn more overlords.
That's what I'm doing. How are you, Kyle? I'm good. It's been a while since I've been streaming, so I'm just trying to get everything back. I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things a little bit, you know. I'm gonna save up some gas for some mutalisks. Go. Yeah, I see you.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, now we go. Uh-oh. Or now we don't go. Ah, balls.
Our forces are under attack.
All right. Wait, is the Spire not? They're gonna keep pushing that guy down, I know they are. Do cyanobacteria count? How many extremophiles can you name off the top of your head, Kyle? Cyanobacteria. Click it.
Spawn more overlords.
You spawn an overlord. All right, come on. I want this base, and I want it bad. Okay, stay there. Because they're gonna try to push up here, and I don't like that. And then we're gonna take one of you boys. And we're gonna take, we're gonna put you right there. Nope, don't do that, because then he'll. Okay.
Evolution complete.
And that guy's also gonna be an overlord, and he's also gonna be down there. And then this is gonna go there, and then this is also gonna go down there to spend all my gas. But I need more minerals first. Chad, how we doing? Yeah, I would trust Arya too. She's gotten a lot of exo body upgrades lately. She's freaking ripped, and her artificial muscles can squeeze me into goo. Extremophiles other than tardigrades, says Josh Allen. I would look up some of the creatures that live in and on hydrothermal vents at the bottom of the ocean. Those are fascinating. So you've heard of photosynthesis. Another thing that you may not have heard of, though, is chemosynthesis, or the synthesis of energy just from chemicals. And we think that life could have started around these hydrothermal vents at the bottom of the ocean via chemosynthesis, even without any access to sunlight whatsoever. And there's also many of you, I'm sure, have heard about the fungus that lives in Chernobyl that may or may not be using radiation to go through radiosynthesis, or to use the photons of radiation that aren't photons of visible light and ultraviolet light from the sun to not just do photosynthesis, but radiosynthesis with gamma rays, which is really cool, right? Arya's the best bot? Yeah, she likes bot stuff. Okay. For that to go, send you out. Where are these disgusting humans? Where are they? Where are these disgusting? Okay, there they are. There they are. That's them. All right. There they are. That's them right there. Why'd I have to build this base so far away? There's just, so I'm gonna need, oh, that's why it wants me to do drops because of that. But little does it know, I'm not gonna do that.
Require more minerals.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have all these boys here, and then I'm gonna push in with a bunch of Zerglings here, and they're never gonna see it coming. They'll never see it coming. Never. Wait, is this guy done? No. Ooh, I could transfer drones too. That might be useful. You spawn an overlord. Okay. All right. Is that the plan? I think that's the plan. Let's try it out. Aye? And then let's just get, we're gonna want to try drops. Let's just try it. Hey guys. Oh, they melt us. Oh, they melt us. All right, you block that ramp. I'm gonna go and kill these guys right after you're not in the way. Go. Do I really have to do drops? I don't want to do drops, that's the thing. Let's see if they have any defenses over here. They probably have turrets everywhere. Yep. But not as much on these stupid tanks. Oh, a lot of them there. 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 Another reason to keep an Overlord with you is to have detection, right?
Require more Vespine gas.
Wait, what? Where?
Our forces are under attack.
Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, this hatchery's dead. Yeah. Yeah, this hatchery's dead. Uh-huh.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah. 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 Sure. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Spend down that money, honey. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. 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 Sure. Chat, you doing okay? I've been ignoring you. 50. 50. 50. I know I've been ignoring you, chat. I know. I'm sorry. 50. Alright. I need another big force to push in here. And then... Oh, all my Zerglings are gone. Have you been watching / reading Murderbot? No, but I saw that that people liked it. Ooh, can Zerglings not get through there anymore? I guess we'll find out. Alright. Just need to get a bunch of Zerglings right now, I think. Ooh, I should get more. I should get more gas too. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We repelled that. Do you love us anymore? Chat, it's hard to play this game at the same time while looking at chat. Actually, it's like, it feels like it's impossible. Oh, that's what it wants me to do. Got it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Overlord speed. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Overlord speed. And we're gonna load up a bunch of Zerglings with speed, and we're gonna put them into... We're gonna put them into our sacks. And then we are going to drop them all. That's bad. Suck it. Alright. We need the speed to be finished before we do that. It's halfway done. We're gonna push in with our Mutaboys first. And then we're gonna drop sacks into here. This kind of sounds like... Am I crazy, or does this kind of sound like the Fury Road soundtrack there for a second?
Evolution complete.
You're walled in, not good. Oh, you're walled in, you're good. Yeah. All right, now they should have speed. Yeah. Oh, they're speedy boys now. Get in there. Get in my sack. Get in the sack. It's warm in the sack. All right. So now, evolution sack pleat. All right. So now, you're gonna go this way. You're gonna lead the charge this way. Sack complete. You're gonna go this way. But Kyle, you're missing so many rounds of macro. I know. So you're gonna go that way. You're gonna go in that way. And then all of you are gonna unload here. And then you are gonna Well, hey now, that didn't work at all. Well, that didn't work even a little bit. Holy crap. That didn't work at all. I need something more powerful. I need hydralisks. Yes. All right. That didn't work whatsoever. That didn't work at all. So we are gonna focus on hydralisks now, and we're gonna do another. You know what? And we're gonna go even deeper, even more sacks. Yes, all the sacks you can possibly imagine. So many sacks that you might as well call me David Sacks. This one is a grind. We'll be fine. I need to get back. See, they had that block off of supply depots there, so we want to. That's where we want to be. But we're gonna lose a lot of these overlords, I think. Is Mad Max a documentary about Australia? Basically.
Evolution complete. The hive cluster is under attack.
Where's it sieging? There it is.
The hive cluster is under attack.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Get in my sack. What's the most scientifically interesting species in StarCraft? I mean, the Zerg are kind of fascinating. Because of how they have different branching levels of evolution depending on what you want from them. In that way, the Zerg are kind of like cancer. One reason, well, like, you know, we want to have a cure for cancer, right? The problem is, cancer is many different diseases. Many different kinds of cancer. So that's difficult. You're about to get dropped!
Evolution complete.
Alright, come on. Let's see if this is a bad idea. It is.
Our forces are under attack.
I gotta get back here by these stupid tanks. This is gonna take forever, Chad. This is... Oh, man. This is gonna take... Oh, man. Oh, man. Do I need even more drops? Do I need even more drippy drops? Oh, I'm running out of bases too. Let's see, is there a little guy who can scout up here? Because I want to see if there's more bases. Chat, how you doing? God Emperor, welcome. Praise be. See now, if I had my druthers, I'd be making lurkers. Lurkers are my favorite unit in StarCraft. I have all those upgrades. That's evolving. Sight range, sure, why not? What's the best way to load up these guys, you know? What's like the fastest way to do so? Okay. I have a feeling this isn't gonna work, but that's fine. I think we need to like max out or something, you know. And then, okay, so those are done. That's bad, and that's almost done for sure. That's bad. So we're gonna be out of minerals in a second. Which means we should go for gas-heavy stuff. Which means... Is that mutalisk? Okay. So. This should be the rest of those. Go in there. Go in there. Alright, that's fine. Let us go. Let us drop. Eat, excrete? No, never. I'm fine.
Evolution complete.
We need an additional base. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just a stupid little guy. All right. Is there anything over here? We might lose some of you, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Ooh, this will be good. This will be good.
Forces are under attack.
Yes. Oh my God, the tanks!
Our forces are under attack.
Damn it! The tank absolutely wrecked us, and we are going to be out of minerals. Sick. I don't know what to do. I feel like I just gotta Zergling it up in Zergling Town and just use all my minerals that way. Son of a... this isn't Brood War, so there's no Zerglings. I mean, there's no lurkers. Is there another base somewhere around here? That would be nice. It's just gonna... I'm just gonna get tank shot. Watch this. This is just gonna explode in a second. Base? Yep. 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 Alright, so I'm pretty sure I lose this mission. Yep. think I'm just gonna lose, chat. That's annoying.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Well, that's annoying.
Our forces are under attack.
Well, that's annoying. Right side is less defended? Are you so sure about? Why didn't you defend the hive cluster?
The hive cluster is under attack.
Defend the cluster. All right, let's see what the right side's all about, huh?
Our forces are under attack.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm not good enough to do that, HPT. Is that you? I'm simply not good enough. Another base.
Our forces are under attack.
Damn it! Damn it! Now I have to go on a hit and run. Now I have to go on a suicide mission here. So, I lost now, Chad. I think. Pretty sure I lost. Go die! I don't care anymore.
Our forces are under attack.
I don't think I can win this. Unless... No, I don't... There's not enough... There is minerals up. I have to get... I have to. So, my last minerals are gonna be spent... trying to get into that base. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get into that base with hydralisks and Zergers. All right, last effort. Look at it. Look at it. It's just such a little bit. I gotta get there. I have to. These missions. Chat, do you remember these missions taking so long when you played this as a kid? Because I don't. Is that the last of them? Yeah, alright. This is what we got, chat. It's suboptimal, chat. But we gotta push out. And then if we can get this space cleared. Well, they're just gonna push us down with the stupid tanks. Maybe it'll be a secret base. Yes. It'll be a secret base. Yes. Yes, it will be a secret base. Yes. That's what it's going to be. Yes. It will be a secret base. Yes. Yes, it will be a secret base. Chad, I feel like I'm losing my mind a little. Okay. So now you're gonna drop there. Yes. You're gonna be out here. Don't worry about me. I'm just a little Zerg boy. Ah! Don't worry about me. Nothing's over here. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Don't worry about me. I have just enough money for a hatchery. Good. Just enough. Yes. Yes. This is our last effort, chat. Our last ditch effort. Actually, let's... I know people are screaming at the screen like, you are not doing any of this correctly. I know. Chad, are you doing okay? We're only at 19 science times, but that's all right. It's our return to streaming after 3 weeks. We're getting back into the swang of things. We're just getting back into the swang of things, chat. Beep. Just getting back. Just getting back. You're doing great. I'm panicking and I love it. Why are you panicking? I feel like I wasn't talking very well today and stuff, so I apologize about that, but I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We require more minerals.
Oh, and minerals you shall have, baby. There we go. They can't see us. It's our secret base. They can't see us yet. I hope I'm not... Yeah, I hope I'm speaking okay today. Sorry if I'm not. It's taken us a while to get back into the swing of things, you know? Okay. So, what's the most efficient way to do efficient stuff? I don't know. All I know is we have a base, we got minerals, we're gonna start effing these guys up. Wait, I need more. Let's have more before we do that. Let's have more before we do that. And let's research Burrow. Because they're gonna push us right after we do. Didn't I make another? No? That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. This is bad. Super duper bad.
Evolution.
This is what's called a creep colony push, baby! Go! Hit him! Oh, I'm doing so bad! Damn it! Oh my god!
The hive post is under attack.
Get him! Ah, damn it! Mutalisks kill tanks? Thanks. I don't have enough. Where are you getting hit from? Oh my god.
The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
I don't even want to. I'm bored.
The hive cluster is under attack.
I'm bored.
Our forces are under attack.
I'm bored by it.
You require more minerals.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do. Who cares? I'm losing all my stuff. Who cares? You don't even get the tank!
Our forces are under attack. Awaken, my child. Now you have grown strong enough.
I don't think I can beat this one, chat. I think I ran out of money. GG? No, it wasn't. And also, I'm still here. How's everyone doing? Cool transition? Yeah. Kevin's here. I mean, they have to work, but they also do good work. For sure. We thinking about any sciencey things while we're playing, other than me just being the 5th best player on a esports team that has StarCraft player on it? I was writing something down on my post Malone it note. I don't know what I should do here. Maybe I can load from save? Let's see how far back the save, because I definitely lose from here, I think. How do I push into that stupid tank line, though? I guess mutalisks, huh? Let's see where that... Wait. Let's save here. And let's load up whatever this was. Where the heck was I with this? Oh, I was just doing drops. All right, let's check this out.
Awaken, my child. Now you have grown strong enough.
Okay, we're out of minerals there. We're almost out of minerals. This is when I was just dropping like mad on that right side. But what we're going to do instead now is Hydralisk drop? On that side as well. To push into the new base.
Our forces are under attack.
To push into the new base. I think that's what we want to be doing. I think that's what we want to be doing. So let's try that. Go for mute.
Cluster is under attack.
Go for mutas. All right. I will. Let's push our way through these bad boys on the other side, and then we'll go muta. Which we can max. Great, perfect. Yeah, I love that. 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 You love to see. You love to see that. You love to see it.
Our forces are under attack.
You love to see it. You love to see it.
The Hive Cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack. The Hive Cluster is under attack.
Thank you. I see that. Thank you. I see that. Okay, so where did these guys go? Here's one. Get in there, boys! No, wait, not you. Wait, not you. You stay there. You. Go. I really, really, really dislike this mission. Nice shot. Nice shot. Damn it! Damn it! All right, that was the wrong play. That was obviously the wrong play. That was obviously the wrong play. We're going in on mutas. Well, I don't remember this campaign being so hard when I was a child. Do you? I don't. I do not.
Our forces are under attack.
Course they are, boss. Course they are. Love it. Yeah. Course they are, boss. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
The Hive Cluster is under attack.
Love it. All right, you fools. Let's get in here.
The Hive Cluster is under attack.
Oh my god. Stupid planes! I hate you. I really do. I really do hate you. Okay. Come on.
Forces are under attack.
Come on!
Our forces are under attack.
That's what I'm talking about!
Our forces are under attack.
No, you spread way too thin. I mean, if it works, I guess. Oh, man. Oh. I guess this was the flood. Oh. Chat. It's almost like someone in chat told me that, but I can't. There's no way to be sure. There's no way to be sure. I gotta clump these mutas back up. They're gonna get annihilated by something. One of the turrets down there or something. Yeah, what are you guys doing? Hello. Yes! Get wrecked! Guys, what are you doing? Where's the factories? Nothing else can come out. Nothing. Yay!
I think we did it.
Repair the bunker, my butt.
Alright, you sorry bastards. Fall back.
Yes!
Fall back.
Hold, Cerebrate. Do not pursue them.
Cerebrate, you must stay and relocate the chrysalis to a more secure
Ruku-san,
location.
welcome.
Dagon shall deal with the remaining Terran forces.
Oh. It was mutas. Kyle, what stopped the elephant's foot from going any further? Changing the subject a little. Well, the elephant's foot is the...
Awaken, my child. Now you have grown strong enough.
Well, chat, the elephant's foot is the mass of corium. So when the core of Chernobyl reactor number 4 melted down, it melted through the containment, and that containment melted through the concrete, and everything kind of got slurped, slushed. Everything kind of melted together in concrete and steel and the containment vessel itself and the uranium fuel, and this became radioactive lava. This radioactive lava has been termed corium. That corium ate through the bottom of the containment vessel and then the building, and then it went into the basement where it formed this 2-ton, I think, 2-ton mass that looked like an elephant's foot, and it was dubbed the elephant's foot. At first formation, that foot was putting out something like 10,000 Röntgen per hour, which is 100 sieverts per hour, which will kill you in like 300 seconds. Or give you, not kill you in 300 seconds, rather, but give you what will be a fatal dose of radiation in about 300 seconds. What stopped it is just it didn't, it settled and cooled and didn't keep eating into the ground with its heat, which it was constantly making. And it settled there and it cooled and it has decayed over time, literally, as the half-life of cesium and other fission products go through its half-lives. It's been 35, 40 years, whatever. Almost 40 years, 39 years. And then it's still there today. But chat, before we go on to the next mish, I need to use the restroom. I need to yeet and excrete, which, if I was in space, would propel me in the other direction. I'll be right back, do the same, and we'll be back with more Science Times and StarCraft. Here we go.
Awaken, my child. Now you have grown strong enough. Awaken, my child. Now you have grown strong enough.
All right, chat. Again, I apologize if I haven't been as verbose and erudite this stream, but we haven't streamed in like 3 weeks, and I'm tired. And we're getting back into the swing of things. Chat, before we continue onwards, of course. Like the Streambo, if you want to see what we do during our daytime hours, go to the facility proper. That's at Kyle Hill on YouTube. You can see our latest video, our latest entry into the Half-Life History series. It's a good one. I think it might lead to another one, as I hear from experts in my corral of experts. That's how they like to be held. I don't know. It's like a thunder jacket for them. as we find out what actually happened to the Demon Core. I have some leads. I just have to get a hold of some recently declassified documents, which I am trying to do. But you can check that out, of course, as you can see on the stream somewhere in chat. We are now not only are we part of the esports organization known as BASILISK, we are now the head of education and outreach. 3 of our StarCraft players just qualified for the Esports World Cup in Dubai. No, in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh. We're excited. Hopefully we can watch that, you and I, together, but that's why we're playing StarCraft today. And I just got back from speaking at the International Atomic Energy Agency in Vienna, and I had a personal tour of a power plant next to the headquarters there in Slovakia, about 2 hours away. So I'll have multiple shorts on YouTube coming from my trip there. I might have a whole video about Slovakia. And if you think my hat is awesome and I look cool in this outfit, you know, spam your favorite emoji. We do have a new I think we should have a new emoji soon on Twitch, but I just added one on YouTube. It's called Rage, and you'll see it soon. I almost raged at that mission, but we didn't. Also, yes, S. Marcy. Yeah, Trigger is on our team, Ektar. He was the #1 ranked in Battle Aces. Yeah, RIP Battle Aces. But Trigger is very good. That he got into EWC is a pleasant underdog story for us. Why is it in Saudi Arabia? Because Saudi Arabia bought basically all of the... I don't know the ins and outs of it, but they basically made themselves the hub of esports by offering facilities and prize pools, and by offering all of that, they kind of can have all the esports they want. Again, I don't know all the technicalities of how they did it, but more or less, they're spending a crap load of money to have all the esports come to them, and so they're hosting the Esports World Cup that they created. So they're having like 17 different games or something. StarCraft, everything from StarCraft 2 to Dota to League to CSGO to chess to Tetris, I think. Yeah, Trav, look, I will be the first to say that there is a number of problems with the way that Saudi Arabia does things generally. But that's where the Esports World Cup is going to be, and we're excited to have our players compete at the top level in StarCraft 2. Is the lady emoji not there anymore? Yeah, I had to remove that one for a second. But she is on top of my feet right now.
Awaken, my child. Now you have grown strong enough.
Uh-oh.
Awaken, my child.
Sorry.
Now you have grown strong enough.
I didn't see the cutscene playing, sorry. What's happening? Thanks for being here, Scum666, the devil himself. What is happening? What is this? Oh, it's Kerrigan. Hot. I'll never move over to this pseudoscience world just met me. Never.
While Dagon is occupied with the forces of the Dominion, the emanations of the Chrysalis have called even more of our enemies to jar.
These too shall be eradicated by your hands.
Yes, for you grow more cunning with each passing battle. Indeed, you are a testament to my will and the fury of the storm.
Yet first must you stay your wrath and watch over the chrysalis a while longer. For the very hour of the sleeper's rebirth is at hand, and soon my greatest creation.
Kerrigan is so hot. Have the stars been crafted? No, it'd be pretty hard to craft a star. So how would you craft a star in the first place? Well, a star is a pretty simple object if you think about it. It's just so much gas. It's just so much gas and interstellar material that it starts to slowly collect itself via gravity into a mass. And once there's enough mass there, the pressure and temperature and via the gravitational pull towards the center of mass becomes so great that it creates fusion at the center and it becomes a star, right? So you just need a bunch of mass. And I guess the easiest thing to create a star out of would be just a bunch of hydrogen, which is the most abundant element in the universe. So that's how you would craft a star. But you would need a star's amount of gas, which is, I don't know if you know this, a lot. Would being a crab be the ideal form in space? No, probably not. I'm not going to speculate because I think people have, I know a bunch of, hard sci-fi nerds have thought about this. But think about what you would need to be an ideal organism in space, right? You probably don't want to be something like a crab because you want to minimize your surface area. The more surface area you have, the more heat loss you have, the more of your body is exposed to cosmic radiation. You probably want to be pretty simple as an organism. Now, when you're thinking of an organism, you're thinking of like a giant space whale or something like that. But I'm thinking about, interstellar organisms would probably be fairly simple, or they, a creature's radio resistance or resistance to radiation appears to lessen with how big the creature is. Like how much more complicated the creature gets means they have more cells, which means they have more DNA, which means there is that many more chances for ionizing radiation to damage that DNA and cause cancer and other problems, etc., etc. That's why as you go down and get simpler and simpler and simpler, that's why cockroaches are more resistant to radiation, and fruit flies and flower beetles and tardigrades, and then smaller and smaller organisms, because they have less complicated crap inside of their cells, literally, to be damaged by radiation. So I'm thinking of, I don't know if you know this, chat science time, but there are bacteria that spend their entire lives up in the atmosphere just floating around. And I'm thinking about the same thing in space, like interstellar organisms that feed. Maybe they're photosynthetic and they're in nebulae and they're super rad resistant and they're anaerobic. I don't know. I'm not a space doctor. Although I am trying pretty hard to get an honorary doctorate so I can call myself a doctor, and then I'd have to say honorary after it each time, but it would be worth it. Uh-oh. What does Parasite do? Does that take over? I forget. Does that take over stuff? Oh. Huh.
All right. All crews stay frosty and keep your eyes peeled for our target. Remember, not only are we up against the Zerg here, but our old pal General Duke may be creeping around too. Let's hope this trip wasn't a big mistake.
Don't become a chiropractor? No, I won't. I won't become a chiropractor because most of the things that a chiropractor does, a physical therapist does, and all the things that make them specifically a chiropractor are based on pseudoscience and nonsense. Subluxation is not a thing. Affecting your spine can can't affect all the things that it says that that they say it can affect. It's just not biologically possible. It's not based on any real science. And in manipulating the spines of everyone from pets to babies, it can give you micro strokes. It can mess you up in different ways. Go to a physical therapist and not a chiropractor is what I'm saying. The placebo effect isn't worth it. Let me work it, lay down, flip it, and reverse it. What we got going on? What do we have going on here? Scout. What am I doing? Ooh. Oh, it's a protection mission. That means there's gonna be so much crap. There's gonna be so many guys to fight. It's gonna suck. All right, let's see what we got here. The gas is all the way over there. Kyle, do you think the octopus will be the next dominant species following the... Oh, no! Well, now I attracted them. One moment. One moment. One moment. I don't know. What would be their evolutionary pathway to become the dominant species?
Spawn more overlords.
You spawn an overlord. Where's the queen's nest if I have queens? I guess I don't have them. Ooh, I want to infest a Terran. That's what I want to do.
Our forces are under attack.
Dude, there's too many bad guys already. I don't like it. Oh, I only have... Oh, it's because... I know why it is. I know why it is. You see how fast my timer's going down? Oh, that... Okay, that's the frame rate. Wait. Is this normal? Oh my gosh, no. Is it up here? Does that make sense? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Yeah, I guess that makes... I guess that makes more sense. How am I gonna survive this, man?
Require more minerals.
How am I gonna survive this, man? Infest? I gotta go infest? Oh, wait. Is that why he mentioned the Terran guy? Duke? Let me see. Uh-oh. So many drops. But then they're just gonna destroy their own command center, won't they? There's a lot of back. Oh, wait, you mean here? Should I go? Uh-oh. Another base here. Oh, is this a... Ooh, that's a island base. I should take that. I only have 5 minutes. How can I possibly do this?
The hive cluster is under attack.
Do it! How do I do this mission?
Our forces are under attack.
How? Does that do anything? No. How am I supposed to do this, man? Infest the drop? That doesn't do anything either, does it? Where did my other queen go? She's dead. Yep. Oh. spawning pool finish?
Oh, no! No! No!
No! There's no way! There's no way I'm gonna... Here, it doesn't seem... This frame rate is killing me. Alright. How am I gonna... Oh! Got it. That's when Kerrigan hatches. Got it. And then everything gets awesome. Got it. Got it. Just gotta stop the... I already lost both my queens. That's no good. That's not good. Where? There you are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How am I gonna survive this, man? I want this base. But they have so many drops. Maybe I need more, anti-air, huh? Guys, I'm nowhere near Queen's Nest right now. I appreciate you, but...
Cerebrate, the chrysalis is opening. Do not allow any terrors near it.
Okay. Yes!
Arise, my daughter. Arise.
She does something to me, chat, that I can't explain.
By your will, Father, I live to serve. Let all who oppose the Overmind feel the wrath of the Swarm.
Hell yeah.
Well done, Cerebrate. What I have wrought this day shall be the undoing of my enemies. Let not a Terran survive.
Mother of God. Kerrigan, what have they done to you?
They made me even hotter. Infest or destroy the command center. Can't I? So I could probably just get up to cloak and snare. I could probably just get up to the Queen's lair, the Queen's nest, right? And then just drop a queen in there, easy, you know? Hydralisk perimeter. I don't have the cash for it, brosif. At all. Not even a little bit. Oh, I can already tell this mission's gonna be a huge pain in the... I don't even know, like, how to approach this correctly. Well, I'm getting the drop, and then the drop will get one guy in there, and hopefully they won't see that. And Kerrigan is super duper strong. I know that. I'm getting paralyzed by indecision. Need okay. I need this. And then I need a Hydralisk den. Yes. Yes.
Evolution complete.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab those guys there. This guy is going to get picked up by this guy, and he's gonna go over there. Yes. Yes. Thanks for being here, Arlen. Appreciate you. Command centers have to be low HP to infest them. Oh, so I can't just super cheese it? Even though I want to? Alright. Let's go there. Uh-oh.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Wait, why didn't you go? Get out of here! Hey, didn't you hear me? I said get out of here. So I'm gonna shore up my static D here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then get anti-drop D over there as well. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, chat. That was a very quick 3 hours. Yeah, let me just get to a position where I feel like I know what I'm doing with this here. Start getting some muty boys. Hopefully no one nukes this nerd over here. I think the T in depots is silent. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think you know what you're talking about. Okay, let's go back and grab some Bebos. As in Home Depot? I don't know what you're talking about.
Spawn more overlords.
You spawn them! If you think they're so great. Yep, this is good. 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 This is good, yes. Yes. This makes sense, yes. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. Not Kerrigan, no! Come here. Come here. Come here. Wait, did you pick up anybody? All right. More of these, and then we're gonna morph them into some static D there. And then we're gonna do this. Bam. And one of you is gonna do this. Do this. Then we're gonna get some. What? Was that stupid? I see you. some more static D here. That's what we're gonna do.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Well, that's bad.
Nice. I need the evolution chamber. Come on, click off him. We're doing things. We're doing stuff. We're doing stuff and things here. We're doing stuff and things here. We are.
Awaken, my child. Now you have grown strong enough.
Ooh. Sorry, I was doing something. Chat. That was a good sesh, huh? 29 science times. Again, it's been a couple of weeks since we were on stream, so I hope everything was running smoothly for everybody. If you learned anything today, if you had fun chilling out with me and some classic gaming, spam your favorite emoji in the chat right now. Dave Green, thank you for the 5, who's number 3 in the YouTube chat. Kyle, has anything from any material from Chernobyl been moved, or is it still on site? Chernobyl was not cleaned up in the way that Fukushima is being cleaned up. In Fukushima, they are science time. In Fukushima, they are removing like layers of topsoil. They are disposing of contaminated equipment and other things. In Chernobyl, everything's still there. The exclusion zone, the Chernobyl exclusion zone, which is the 30-kilometer radius zone around the power plant, is grossly contaminated. Contamination is everywhere. The contaminated equipment that was used to clean up initially the power plant is still sitting in junkyards all around the exclusion zone. It hasn't been really cleaned up at all. No. Greetings from the Arctic Circle. Welcome, Frozen Roses. Ooh, I like that. That name sounds nice. Sounds like a band that would have a lot of ballads in the 90s. But yeah, Chad, I know I haven't been here the last couple weeks doing the gaming, but I promise you I've been making the most of my time getting back from Vienna, and then next week I'll stream ahead of time since I won't be here on the weekend. I'll be talking to some kids and industry professionals at the American Nuclear Society. And then after that, if you want to play some Magic the Gathering against me, I'll be at MagicCon in Las Vegas. So lots of cool things coming up. As always, if you want to check out what we'll be doing in our meantime, which is actually our main time, go to the main channel, check out all the new content coming out there. I don't know what we're going to play next, but maybe we continue on with StarCraft since our Basilisk boys are in the world, the Esports World Cup. I'm excited about that. Am I missing anything, chat? Am I missing anything? Sciencey or otherwise. What else do we have coming up? Yeah, I talked about what's the Basilisk.gg thing. That's... Hey, Matterbeam, how are you? That's the esports organization that we are a part of. I'm the head of outreach at Basilisk, which is an esports team. We play for the science victory over there. Our goal is to play the hardest games and inspire, through playing the hardest, most complicated games, inspire others to pursue STEM education. So we have players currently in the Esports World Cup, and we'll be cheering them on for StarCraft 2. I'm very excited. Very excited. But yeah, next week is going to be busy. Oh, right. I know if you're on the Patreon, you heard on one of the patron-only streams, which you can join at patreon.com/Kyle, that we're going to be relaunching office hours pretty soon. And we haven't had new professors join the facility for basically years. We haven't netted any new professors over time. So what we're going to do is we're going to revamp office hours and make it a viewer-oriented experience where you're going to send me questions and I'm going to respond directly to those questions in a podcast format, maybe with my young ward, ADEF. But it's going to be shot in a new location and it's not going to be live at this moment. We are going to make all podcast episodes free for anyone on Patreon above a certain level. And then we'll have some free episodes go up on YouTube. But if you want to have your the only people who will have their questions answered and featured on the show will be members and professors here at the facility. So you can get everything free. You can get your questions directly to me and Mr. Definitely. It's going to be via Patreon, and we'll see. It's something that I gotta figure out the format and the ins and outs of, and how much goes behind a paywall and how much goes in front of a paywall, etc., etc. But it will be more content on YouTube anyway. There'll be more office hours than there has been, which is to say basically none, and there will be your questions featured in the episodes from Patreon specifically. So I hope the idea is to kind of do what I did at Because Science and to have that be direct audience interaction with you so that you feel like you're more a part of each episode and each show. And if you have any comments or corrections or just general questions, we'll go through those in those episodes, and then, you know, it will be more directly apparent to you that I'm reading everything, that I'm going through everything. And so that's the idea. I don't know how much everything is going to cost. I don't know where everything is going to go right now, but I do have a new wing of the facility that is ready to go. And I think we will film some initial episodes and try to get those to you soon. Of course, if you want to see those early and influence how we do things and what we do, that's patreon.com/Kyle Hill. And I listen to all of you, especially in our members only Discord, where I am like 16 hours a day. You get some cash to fix that vent. There's nothing wrong with the vent. It's just sometimes the moisture content in the air is different than the air in here, and so it looks like it's fog or poisonous mist or dioxygen gas, or whatever they say in that stupid Phantom Menace movie. But it's not. It's fine, I assure you. It's nice, actually. Anything stand out to you with the new gaming announcements? Well, I really liked how disgusting and visceral the new game from Munfish looks. Ill. Also, I'm Kyle Ill, and I'm excited about Atomic Heart 2, obviously, but a lot of cool stuff in gaming coming along. We just got a Switch 2 in the household. We're figuring it all out. But yeah, chat. A lot of cool nuclear stuff. A lot of cool unrelated nuclear stuff. Not unrelated. A lot of unnuclear related stuff. Non-nuclear stuff. The return of office hours. Hopefully that looks good, sounds good. I think it'll be better than just doing it live. That isn't to say that we can't do it live in the future, but we're going to do it like we did at Because Science, to have direct, specific questions pulled out that will have the best responses to all of you, so you feel like you're more a part of the show in each episode, and that's what I want to do. But yeah. Hopefully more consistent streaming here on Twitch, but I will be traveling a lot. YouTube and Twitch, but I will be traveling a lot this summer. What do you want? Do you want to come be on camera? Is that what you want to do? Then why are you standing there? Well, come here and say hello to the people then. You're just standing in the corner menacingly. Just you were menacingly. We love live streams though. Well, that's what the gaming channel will be for the most part taken care of. But for office hours, it's going to be easier to do as like a package deal. And it's going to feel more premium, and it's going to be worth it, hopefully. This is Aria, chat. We do have an Aria emote of her flexing, if you want to use that. I thought you were talking to one of your cats. What are you doing over there? Well, get on camera if you want to get on the camera. Yeah. Oh, and Melzy99, welcome. Not only do we have more episodes coming, revamped podcasts coming, more gaming streams coming, shorts, episodes, etc. I did just finish approving a new merchandise drop. So it will be related, spoiler alert, it'll be related to the dead internet theory and feeling. We have 2 new merchandise designs that will be dropping hopefully maybe next week or maybe the week after that. You will see it here on the channel, but if you want to express your the abyss, if you want to express your interest in the abyss that has become our information ecosystem, we'll have 2 new merchandise designs very soon. Yes, the summer of science is upon us. And chat, I will do my best to try to make each and every time you interact with everything that we're doing be educational and informative, and maybe sometimes just a little fun. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for joining not just the live streams, but everything. I do see you. I do appreciate you, especially in Patreon and in the private Discord. Thanks for being here, chat. Next week, maybe we continue some StarCraft. I don't know. I don't talk to you as much as I would like to, but I do like getting up my sweet, sweet APM. You know what I mean? Anyway, chat. Until I see you next time, next live stream, next gaming stream, next short, next video, next physical letter to my P.O. box, I want to say, have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, midsummer, dusk, dawn. Or whatever. And remember, be nice to each other, because this is all we got. Happy Pride. See you soon.
Awaken, my child. Now you have grown strong enough.